Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I have two cameras that I want to show you. One of them I think is possibly the most beautiful camera ever made. And I say that as purely as only as it looks. I think this looks like the perfect camera. It may not be the perfect camera, but as far as looks goes, there's not a corner on this camera. I think it's absolutely beautiful, so let's get started. The camera that I'm referring to, it's a very heavy camera. It came out in 2005. It is the Canon EOS 1D Mark II-N. Very, very heavy, but you see how that camera has no corners on it anywhere. Everything on that camera is just round. There's no corners. The battery grip on it is spectacular. It fits in your hand like a glove. Finger right there on the trigger. The top part, everything is just nice and round. I mean, just take a second, look how pretty that is. Have you ever seen a prettier camera than that? Now I think it was either $5,000 or $6,000 when it came out brand new, and it was 8 megapixels, and it shot weddings to get the job done. This is one of the old workhorses that, you know, it did its job and it did it well. And they came out with the N is a little more rare than the regular version. The N is an upgraded version to the EOS 1 Mark II. This is the EOS 1 Mark II N. So anyway, it's got a long name. But anyway, I've showed this on the show a few times, and we are about to start shooting some pictures in the studio with it. It's only 8 megapixels, but I think we can get some beautiful headshots. I know the older style Canon cameras, especially back in the D series, they had beautiful color science. I mean, that's what got Canon, I think, started. And the color science was how beautiful the color science was in those early cameras. And this camera, and all this is built into one. This isn't a battery grip that I can take off. It is all right there, one piece. That is one big heavy camera. The screen is small on it, but it's not as small as some. I think that this one is the 5D Mark II, 21 megapixels. This is the 1D Mark II-N, 8 megapixels. So you can see the difference. We're going to be testing this one out in the studio too. Obviously, I think the 5D Mark II will do a better job taking pictures simply because it's the basically same type of camera, but it's 21 megapixels versus 8. I'm not a huge megapixel guy, but I think that will make a difference. And also, the sensor type is much newer on the 5D Mark II. Now, have any of you guys guessed yet what sensor goes in this EOS 1D Mark II? I don't think I've checked yet. I'm not sure if any of the videos that came out, but Canon had full frame and Canon had 1.6. They had one other line too that I know of, other than film. What size is this sensor? And I'll be honest with you, I had to Google it myself because I was not sure. I knew there was something odd about it, but I couldn't remember what it was, so I looked it up. So don't look it up and put the answer and cheat that way. Let's see how many people really know, because I'm going to be surprised if you guys just go, wow, yeah, you just knew it off the top of your head. That's pretty impressive, especially it's kind of old. So, you know, a lot of you new guys weren't even born yet when that camera came out. So you might not have ever even seen one. But it is, again, I think just an absolutely beautiful camera to sit in a museum somewhere one day when I'm done with it. But I got to send this back to my friend. She's going to miss it. I don't know if I'm going to get her to upgrade to another one or not. She says that she may try to make this one work. And it's a great camera. It's just very, very heavy. I think she'll get tired of the heaviness after a while. But for studio work, and for some testing, some headshots, my poor wife, I'm running through some more headshots. She does so much work. Poor girl. And she works all day long at school, and then she comes home and works on other stuff. And then she also does things for other schools to make sure they get accreditation. And then she did makeup and hair for me for a long time. She retired from that for a long time ago. But she also is like my wedding director at my weddings. She's my second shooter at my weddings. She's the one that holds the whole ball of wax together. And then in her spare time when she's doing nothing, I have her pose in the studio. So I work her to death. She's a super, super sweet, wonderful lady. I'm truly blessed there with her. And thank you, Denise, for everything you do. I don't know if I say it enough, but really, really do mean it. But this camera, I can't wait. What do you guys think is going to happen on color science between these two? You think the EOS 1D is going to run away with it, or you think the 5D Mark II is going to run away with it? Now I know in larger images we're going to start seeing grain, I would imagine, fairly quick. And this one, it's 8 megapixel, and I won't say the size of the sensor, but I think this one will do better under low light. This one will do better than your average camera under low light. It's hard to talk about it without naming the name of the sensor that we're trying to get you guys to guess. So we'll hold off on that for a while, but I just wanted to say, man, I just love the way this camera looked. That is what a camera should look like right there. That is a beautiful camera. I love it, everything about it, front and back. If that back screen flipped out, it would be awesome. It's a nice camera. Now, they do have, I've been trying to convince my wife, they do have an upgrade for this. You can get a 4K 60 frame per second upgrade to fit onto this Canon EOS 1D. And it's called the Lumix G9 Mark II. You get it and you put it right beside it, and then you set it for 4K 60. And anyway, I'm trying everything I can to talk my wife into let me buy that camera. I just don't think she's gonna let me do it. And it's probably not the right thing to do, but I'm gonna have a little fun with it in the meantime anyway. But anyhow, but guys, I just wanted to get on here and talk about these two cameras today. I know some of you guys, I know a lot of you guys have used the 5D Mark II. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. Have you changed from it? And if so, why did you change? Or do you still use it as your backup today? Because I've got some older equipment, like I've got an old 50D that I'll still reach back every now and then and grab as a backup camera if I'm out somewhere. So do you still reach for it as a backup? And then if anybody's using one of these, EOS 1D Mark II, maybe set up in a studio somewhere, let me know if you're still using it. I'd be anxious to hear. So anyway, sorry about the rambling video today, guys. Just want to get this information out. We've got shoots going to be coming up. We're going to be testing. We've got some flashes we got in last week. We're going to be testing those, some lenses, and obviously some of these cameras we got to start getting tested. So in the next few weeks, we're going to see a lot of work coming through. It's kind of like we did a few weeks ago. We had a lot of stuff come in. We talked about it, and then spent the next few weeks actually doing the work on the stuff that came in. So we're kind of going to go through that same thing again. So right now we're just setting the stage to show the stuff that we have, and in a couple of weeks we'll start putting out the videos to show everything. So anyway, with that said, if we're helping you guys out, there's a buy me a coffee down at the bottom. If you want to do that, that'd be awesome. At least give us a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, we'd love to have you as part of our channel. We want to be the channel known for photographers. We want to be the, when people say the name of our channel, we want them to say, that's the channel, that's where I learned to do this. That's a great group of people on the channel. And the channel is not just about me. Believe me, it's not just about me. There's a lot of good guys on this channel. There's a lot of smart guys on this channel. I think there's some guys on this channel a lot smarter than I am, which doesn't take a lot. But anyway, I appreciate all you guys. I think the world of all of you. And if you're looking to be a part of a good photography channel, feel free to join ours. We'll help you any way I can. My email is always available. We'll help you guys out any way we can. Smash that subscribe button. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.